guys. This is the ASMR Nerd, and we are back playing Civilization 6. There are 2 previous parts to this series so far. You may have seen them. If not, you might want to check them out. But if you want to just hop in here, that's fine too. It's been a little while, probably a month or something. Thank you, fans of this series, for being patient while I did all kinds of Star Wars stuff and Christmas stuff. There's just a lot of things that were sort of seasonally appropriate that I wanted to do. But getting back to this now, so. The trouble with leaving the game for so long is that I have to remind myself what we were doing. So I seem to recall we have a small army here, which is marching south to defend Jerusalem here from these barbarians, and ultimately attack this barbarian encampment over here. And then that will allow our trade caravan a safe passage to Jerusalem. This is in fact our second trade caravan. The first one we tried to send got killed partway along by the barbarians, so this is in our best interest as well. I like to turn the grid off. I don't know why it's on by default. It's really not necessary. And so we've got our capital of Athens here, and we just founded our second city of Knossos in the last episode. So it would probably make sense to connect these as well with the trade caravan, which will automatically create a road between them. Anyhow, that's the 2-minute recap, so let's carry on, shall we? Now it looks like the warriors of Knossos are fighting off a barbarian slinger. Okay, so what have we got here? We have our warriors pushing through the pass. Honestly, we've got a slightly awkward arrangement here, but we might be able to do sort of a pincer thing. If we take these guys and bring them around the north, and these guys come south, and don't think they have any, no viable moves. But perhaps these archers can support. Now I doubt that they can shoot these warriors because of all the forest and stuff, but no, that's not gonna happen. Oh well. Well, at least Jerusalem's holding its own here. Oh, look at this. We might not even have to deal with that unit. Okay. Now, I don't actually remember what I told our trader to do here. But anyway, let's move forward here. Let's move these warriors over here. And unfortunately, this is going to take up all the movement for these guys, I think. Oh no, it looks like they can shoot. That's great. Let's do that. Game over. Barbarian warrior. Meanwhile, these guys will keep coming around from the north. Okay, I think this guy is trying to...
Writing is easy.
Oh, never mind.
All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
Good old Mark Twain quote. So we need to choose some new research. Let's take a look at what we've got. So we filled out the early era researches here, except for this third tier and sailing, but sailing is not super useful to us right now because we're not near the coast. But if we finish off these guys, we'll be done in the ancient era. Or really, we could just do, one or two and carry on forward. But bronze working would probably be well worthwhile right now, as would masonry. Since we're at war, let's do some bronze working. Okay. So, I guess it's time for us to move in. Now, these guys are actually in a sort of unfortunate position. I don't know that they're going to be able to do much from down here, and maybe I should have thought about that, but perhaps if I had sent them around north, I would have had more clear sight lines with them. But anyway. Okay. So, we've got a scout that we sent down to the far south here to explore the south of Jerusalem. And it looks like he has found an enemy scout, an injured enemy scout. I suppose we may as well pursue, or really trap that enemy scout and force combat with him, because I think we can win. Okay, let's do this. Scout versus scout, who will win? Nobody, as turns out. Although, we definitely came out on top. He might try and flee. Maybe we can chase him down. Yeah, no, that's pretty useless. That's a shame. I guess they could come around the south. Sure, let's do that. They're not doing any good back there, so maybe they can position themselves over there. Support Jerusalem's troops. Okay, let's hit these guys. It's not gonna turn out super well because they are a stronger unit. Or actually our base strength. Yeah, they have more base strength. They're somewhat damaged, but they're fortified and in good terrain, defensive terrain. But my warriors have a bonus against anti-infantry units, or anti-cavalry units, excuse me, which is what these guys are, so they're pretty evenly matched. Yeah, that turned out okay. And we can come in, provide some additional support. These archers really can't do anything right now, so we'll just skip them and say next turn. Look at Jerusalem's coming in for part of the battle. Shall we finish him? Let's do it. There can only be one. The dog just kind of hangs out, fades away. Okay. Oh, what do you know? Found a little tribal village here. We'll go pick that up. Next turn. Let's see if we can't finish him off here. Not quite, but these guys should be able to do it. There it is. So, the barbarians in the south have been dealt with. Hopefully Jerusalem's happy about that, and we have now created a safe route for our trade caravan, which is excellent. What was that noise all about? The noise was maybe the promotion noise. Oh no, it was probably these slingers showing up. Okay. I'm not quite sure why they ran in here into range of my warriors. Which, injured though they may be, should still be more than a match for slingers. Sure, let's just threaten them. I don't think they'll be able to take out either of those units. Let's see what we have here. The villagers share a hidden technical secret. Okay, well, we got sailing. Oh, we didn't get it. We boosted sailing, which is kind of nice. Again, we don't have any coastal cities yet, but we will eventually, I'm sure. So it looks like we've hit the southern tip of the continent here. Seen what there is to see. So where shall we send our scouts next? I love this Kraken on the map here. It's pretty great. I guess up here would be the next logical place. So in fact, it's quite close to our capital, and we've not even explored there, so that's where they'll go next. Look at all this silk. Let's send our scout up to here. Now. No, we can't do that in one turn. That's too bad. What is this terrain? It's just grassland. I guess moving out of the forest takes a turn of movement for us. That's funny because we can go. Oh no, that's the problem because this is a swamp. Oh no, it's grassland. Well then I don't know. I don't quite understand why we can move 1, 2 tiles, but not 1, 2 tiles. Oh, because it's hills, grassland. That's why. Sorry. Well, we may not be able to ultimately chase down these guys then, but let's see what we can do. My warriors don't have that much else to do at the moment, so we do have a promotion available here. Battle Cry. Additional combat strength against melee and ranged units. Or Tortoise. Additional combat strength when defending against ranged attacks. I think Battle Cry is a nice generic buff across the board. Not helpful against cavalry, but there's not really any cavalry running around, and I don't think the barbarians use cavalry, so sure. And our archers can just, I don't know, go up that hill. Oh good. Bringing our first district online has proven the value of conscripting workers for state projects. Our development of state workforce is now completed.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
So this unlocks a couple of additional civics, or a couple of additional policies. Plus 15% production towards ancient and classical wonders, and unit maintenance reduced by 1 gold per turn. 1 economic, 1 military policy. Well, let's go look at our policy, shall we? Okay, so our military policy currently improves combat strength against barbarians, which we're not really, well, I'm fighting that slinger, but I'm not too worried about that. But there will be more barbarians showing up, undoubtedly, so I don't know if we want to swap away from that, but let's see what else we've got here. We've got the conscription, which we just unlocked. Maneuver, which improves production of cavalry. Maritime industries is useless for us. policies. We just built a new city, so I think we'll hold off on training another settler for the time being. And then we've got this wildcard slot which can take anything down here. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a great general, but it could be a while before we get one. Right now, we're working on a great profit, so sure, why not? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where things are at. Okay, so that slinger appears to have just run right off. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Sneaky, sneaky. This is a bit of a wild goose chase, I think, but maybe we can kind of box him in here. I'll have to hit somewhere. There's not much to see over here. I guess we could get our archers up there to help out. Okay, so Athens just produced this district over here, which is way off, far away from anything. But I put it here because of the adjacency bonuses provided by these forests. And so we have this nice little holy site, which is quite lovely, actually, if we zoom in. Very pretty. I like these birds. And it provides us with what? Something. A district in your city for religious worship. I don't quite remember what it provides us. Oh, I guess it has a shrine in it. Is that how this works? Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway. Or no, it's saying we could build a shrine. Sorry. Haven't played for a little while. We've also got some wonders, units. Goodness. What to do? I see this holy site unlocks a project that allows us to generate faith and great profit points. I think we could really use a granary. Our city is getting larger and it has no granary, and that's a good way to help it grow, so let's do that. Okay, and a new civic now. Drama and poetry. Well, let's open the tree. We just unlocked state workforce earlier. Games and recreation allows us arenas, coliseum, entertainment complex, insulae. Political philosophy allows us all kinds of different governments. That's kind of neat. So why don't we do that? I think that's quite an important one.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
So we've just completed the research for bronze working. Unlocked some units, some buildings, and now we can see the iron resource above the map, which becomes an important sort of middle game resource, early middle game, and so we should keep an eye out for that. Let's pick a new tech. Masonry, I think, is a little more important than it was in previous versions of the game because our cities can't attack until they have walls. Yeah. Walls allow ranged strikes from the city center and encampment district. It must be defeated before a city can be assaulted. Very useful for repelling barbarians. So let's do some masonry. Alright, so these guys continue to run towards Athens. We'll just do the same because, you know, I kind of want to go there anyway with these guys. Now, do I want to go up this way? Just to here? Just go there. One day, we'll probably catch them. Meanwhile, our archers are just kind of useless down here. Sure, let's just send them back up. Our trade caravan has very nearly reached Jerusalem. Oh, so close. There goes our scout. Oh, they're attacking. I was trying to figure out what was happening there. They got tired of running, and that was a poor choice because now they're gonna get whomped. Goodbye, Slinger. And somehow our warrior just healed right up. I don't quite know why that happened. That's funny. Oh well. Not complaining. These guys can come back here and heal up within our borders. Now what is our northern city building here? No, it just finished a monument. No. What the heck did it just build? Did it say somewhere? Am I stupid? I don't know. I don't know what it just built. Oh well. Anyway. But we have to... I feel like I had a building a granary. Anyway, a monument's probably something good for it to work on. Yeah, it's got there's a granary in the city. Can I open the, come on. I'm just trying to figure out where it shows what I've got. Anyway. Okay. These guys can heal up. And these guys can do the same. You know, I'm not sure if in this Civ they heal faster within my borders, but I bet they do. We'll send them to defend Athens, maybe. How about that? It's still bothering me. City Center Holy Site. Where does it show my buildings? I know it's... yeah, whatever. Okay. Not a lot going on. Quiet times in the Empire. There's our scout once again. So I guess our trade route has successfully made it to Jerusalem and is now heading back. Now I thought that these guys had a quest for us, but apparently not. I thought they wanted us to establish a trade route. I wonder if that quest expired. That would be a bummer. Or if it just completed and I didn't notice the notification. Dear me. Okay. Okay, so our warriors return to Athens. Let's just fortify him to heal. And we'll do the same with our scout actually before sending him out again. Rumor has it that Arabia has progressed from the ancient era to the classical era.
Broils root out the work of masonry.
That's fair. Masonry is completed here, so we could work on building city walls now, which is convenient because I think we just finished our granary. But, now do we want to, yeah, sure. We need to do the wheel if we want to get engineering and all that stuff, so let's get on that. And we can build some walls here. Toggle city details. Is that what? There we go. I knew we would find buildings in here somewhere. It's a little awkwardly hidden away, but we've got a monument, palace, granary, and our holy site, providing +3 religion. Okay, so we can go up to Knossos, oops, and check city details. Yeah, we built a granary there. Okay. Right, so all this stuff is along the top here now. Got it, got it, got it. Top of that window. Okay. Somebody needs orders. Oh yes, our archers. We've got an encampment in the north here that probably ought to be dealt with. We've currently got one warrior fortifying Knossos, but perhaps we had best send our army north. So let's send our archers, and as soon as these guys are healed up, we will send them along as well. Okay, unmet player just completed what? Oh no, sorry. Barbarians approaching Knossos. Okay. Wonder completed. Just built Stonehenge. Somebody that we haven't met yet. And these guys just got a promotion somehow. I don't quite know why. Or did they? I'm so confused. Unit. Warrior unit. Ugh, this pop-up is really dumb. Available for promotion. But I don't see the option to promote them. That's very strange. Oh well. Okay, let's take these guys and head north. We're gonna want to deal with these slingers. And these archers can come along for the ride. Oh, no, they're fully healed. Apparently the promotion's available. Don't ask me how that works. We'll take the same battle cry. I guess we should leave someone behind to defend Athens, but Athens will have its own walls quite soon too, so let's all just head north. What's up? These guys can't. Oh, because I promoted them, right? Of course they can't do anything this turn. That's unfortunate the way that worked out. Well, sure, let's send those guys there. Oh yeah, is that what we're gonna do? Okay, so our scout is healed up and ready to go adventuring. Off into the unknown. Okay, let's see about crushing these guys. Almost. These archers will finish them up. That was like an execution. That was kind of brutal. Okay. So, we'll move on up to Knossos and see what we can do there. We'll have to cross the river, which is a bit of a hassle, but what's that? A wonder. Another wonder's been completed elsewhere. I haven't built any wonders yet. I should probably start thinking about it. Losing out on them, so. Oh, look at that. We've got some more barbarians to the east. Very well then. Oh, we have a great person. Okay, so. In case you haven't noticed, I have not actually played this that much. Been playing some other stuff, mostly Overwatch, to be honest. And so, I'm mostly just playing this with you guys. And so I'm still kind of learning the ropes of Civ 6 here. Okay, so so this is a new great person menu. A great general, an admiral, an engineer, a merchant, a prophet, a scientist, and a writer, and an artist, and a musician. That's kind of interesting that it shows us all of those. But it's the great prophet, Confucius, that we now have the money to recruit, or the faith, I guess. Or it's not faith, it's great person points. Great prophet points. It says here, you have accumulated enough great person points of this type to meet its cost and can now spend 60 points to recruit this great person, immediately spawning it into your capital. Or for the great admiral, your nearest coastal city. Oh, okay. So, what do great prophets do? This is founds a religion and establishes this city as a holy city. Why not? So let's do that. Let's recruit Confucius. We now have... Okay, well we can send these guys north, I guess. Okay. So Confucius can move to another city, or we could do it here. We might as well do it here. Found religion. Must be on our holy site district, or the Stonehenge wonder. Okay, well, let's move him to the holy site. Look at him go. Okay, let's found a religion. Great person activated. So now we get to choose the properties of our religion. My religion, what is... Oh, is this another religion that exists? I guess. Eastern Orthodoxy, yes. Founder, unmet player. Okay. Choose a name and icon. Gosh, I don't know. Let's... what would be appropriately Greek? Is there some kind of... We could do a custom religion. Or we could just pick one of these, I guess. Why don't we see what the custom religion options are? Oh. Gotta choose a name and icon. I see, so these are just icons that are available. And then we have to give it a name. I see, these ones just come with the name and the symbol together already. Okay, let's I like the elephant. I don't know why, I just do. Let's what do I want to call this? ASMRism. No, not ASMR mist. Yeah, sure. ASMRism. The people of the world will be like, who named this stupid thing? Elephants have very little to do with ASMR, but I'll say that goats and or cattle, whatever this is, or crabs, also have very little to do with ASMR. And elephants are pretty cool. And apparently clicking that again just erased my name. Okay, let's do it. So the Pantheon, which was the original sort of founding principles, I guess, beliefs from which this grew, were the fertility rites, which makes our cities grow faster. But we now have to choose more in-depth religious beliefs. Feed the world. Shrines and temples provide food equal to their intrinsic faith output. That sounds useful. Reliquaries. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. That's a little more obscure because I don't quite know how to acquire relics. Work ethic. Additional production for each follower. Oh, that's cool. Jesuit education. May purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. Religious community shrines and temples each provide housing. Okay. And Zen meditation. And amenity in cities with 2 special districts. Okay, I'm thinking feed the world is pretty useful here. Because more food equals more growth. That's always good. Or work ethic. Is also pretty good. Let's go with feed the world. That sounds like a nice thing. We get some more beliefs. Okay, we're not done yet. My goodness. Lots of options here. Okay, cathedrals gives construction of cathedrals, meeting house, construction of meeting houses, pagoda. So these are all just different special religious buildings that are unlocked by having these specific beliefs. What are these other things? Each holy site or theater square district in a city following this religion provides faith or culture. Papal primacy. Type bonuses from city-states following your religion are 50% more powerful. That's pretty cool. Pilgrimage. Okay. Stewardship. Goodness, there's a lot of choices here. Itinerant preachers help spread the religion. Crusade. Religious war. Missionary zeal. Religious units ignore movement costs of terrain and features. Monastic isolation. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. I don't even know what that means. Scripture. Religious spread from adjacent city pressure is 25% stronger. Boosted by 50% once, or to 50% once printing is researched. My goodness. There's a lot of choices here. Why don't we go with this guy here? Because, we'll probably get buddy-buddy with a couple of city-states. And, this will enhance the bonus we receive from them, assuming they're following our religion. But Jerusalem, for instance, down there, probably will end up following our religion because, of our proximity and our trade route with them, I would guess. Let's try it out. Sure, let's found it. The formation of a religion by a great prophet inspires deeper thought on the nature of the divine. And theology has been boosted. Cool. Okay, so there's 2 locked beliefs in this religion. It looks like we can use apostles to evangelize new beliefs. That's kind of cool. ASMRism, founder Greece, holy city Athens, dominant in one city. Missionaries, apostles. We must have a temple and a holy site district to purchase apostles. That might be worthwhile, because then we can use those apostles to unlock further beliefs. We must have spent an apostle to launch Inquisition before purchasing Inquisitors. Scout just walked into the wrong neighborhood. Two barbarian warriors here ready to pound him into dust. So let's back up. Let's just back right up. Maybe we'll try heading north and around, because there's no way you can take those guys on. Fill policies law, what's this all about? Oh, we lost a wildcard policy. Somehow. What was that one? Oh, that was the one that gave us... It was the religious version of this that gave us extra points towards great profit, but I guess those disappear once you've produced that great profit. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. Let's see. Do we want to keep making gold or faith in gold? God King we can put in. That's kind of cool. Or why don't we buff up our trade route? We do have quite a bit of gold. We could probably. Perhaps we should build a wonder. Why don't we do that? Let's put that in. And then Athens can build a wonder next. It's almost built its walls. So we're preparing for war here. Getting ready to take out these barbarians. Another 3 turns or so before everyone's in place. Meanwhile, these scouts can maybe kind of skirt around those nasties over there. It's gonna take a little while for these guys to get in place. We'll do more turns. It's okay though. Same thing for those guys to get in place. These guys might as well start shooting, I guess. It's possible these guys will sally forth, but I doubt it. In my experience, barbarians rarely leave their encampments, unless they have a very good reason to do so. Oh, wow, just to prove me wrong. Well, that was a really poor move on their part, I think. Completing walls around our city demonstrated the principles of engineering needed for aqueducts and catapults. Very nice. Engineering has been boosted. Well, I reckon that, no, they can't attack through. These guys, however, can probably finish off those barbarians pretty easy. Smack down. And actually, the scout can come in and loot their encampment. That was pretty tidy all around. Okay, so Athens. Wonders. What have we got here? Yes, the pyramids. Used to be you could build them in any city, but now I believe they have to be built. Yeah, it says must be built on desert, including floodplains without hills. That's interesting. That's a very specific requirement now. But we could build the Oracle or the Hanging Gardens. Hanging Gardens is very nice. Increases growth by 15% in all cities. Must be built next to a river. Well, we've got that. Oracle says patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. Districts in this city provide +2 great person points of their type. And it must be built on a hill. Additional culture and faith. Let's do the Hanging Gardens. I think just more growth all around is fantastic. Bonus, so. Right, okay, so now, that's right. So we could purchase this tile and then build it across the river there. Or we could build it here, but this tile actually offers more. So if we're going to, I'd rather use this for a farm or something, I think. I guess. guess. Sure, let's purchase this tile. We've got the money. We'll build it right here. So hanging gardens are on the way. And here in Knossos, we've got a few options, but it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to give it some walls so it can defend itself in future. Or a holy site in campus. Well, are these districts then? Yeah, these are districts. Yeah, let's get some walls. Well, okay, we've got a bit of an army without a purpose here, but we can step into our borders just to heal up. And, or maybe not, I guess, next turn. Okay, fortified will yield. They're already healed. Well, really, maybe we should be shooting some of these scouts. Why don't we do that? Oh, apparently they can't do that from there. That's funny, because it makes it look like they can. I guess maybe the hill's precluded. I don't know. Well, let's get up in their faces. I don't know if that's a wise move, because we've got these scouts here, but well, whatever. Let's see what happens. Not a whole lot, as it turns out. May as well send them up there to intercept, I guess. I think the scout's probably gonna run, honestly. That one certainly is. There's no way that we're gonna be able to chase him down, but we'll see what we can do. Move these guys in here. Attack. Put those guys there. Okay. They're all running away. Run, cowards. Okay.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
So we have now entered the classical era. We have left the ancient era with the invention of the wheel. And we must now select some new research.
Politics is the art of the possible.
Oh, and political philosophy at the same time.
The next best.
So, we're going to have some choices to make here. Because we now have the 3 different systems of government to choose from, as well as some new policies. So, is this going to be... Okay, actually, we'll do science in a moment. Let's look at our policies. So, governments, change government. So we've been in a chiefdom this whole time, which provides a mere 1 military policy, 1 economic policy, and then because of our civilization being Pericles of the Greeks, we get a wildcard slot. But our new government options provide some more slots. So let's take a look. What do we have? Autocracy gives us 2 military slots, 1, whatever that is, economic, yes, and 1 wildcard slot. I assume that must mean capital receives +1 boost to all yields and a 10% bonus on wonder production. That would be very convenient with our hanging gardens right now. Classical Republic. 2 economic policy slots. 1, what is that? Diplomatic policy slot. And a wild card slot. All cities with a district receive +1 amenity. And a 15% bonus to great people. crazy about the fact that this one here doesn't have a military slot, but we will have 2 wildcard policy slots, so that would be somewhere we could stick military stuff. We're not fighting a whole lot right now, so oligarchy doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, we're fighting barbarians, but they're pretty easy battles. I don't think we're going to lose them. I'm leaning towards a classical republic. All cities with a district receive extra amenity, which keeps people happy, I think. I think it replaces happiness. Although I can't exactly remember. And we will get additional production towards great people, which would potentially synergize well if we were to then build the Oracle in Athens, maybe. We would also want to build a holy site district in Knossos. You know what, let's do it. Your people are enthusiastic to try this new form of government. Confirm the switch. Yeah. Okay. Apparently that was an achievement. I told you I haven't played that this much. Okay. So now, let's see what we've got. We've got only 2 diplomatic policies available to us. The first envoy sent to each city-state counts as 2 envoys. Well, we sort of missed the boat on that one, but plus 2 influence points per turn towards earning city-state envoys. Yeah, that sounds good. So this maybe will synergize with our religious belief, which allows, or which increases the benefit from city-state relationships. So it makes sense for us to invest in diplomatic policies like this, which improve our influence with city-states. So let's do that. We'll hang on to this now while we're producing that wonder. So our second wildcard slot's gonna have to be occupied by military, if we want to include a military card, that is. We were doing what? Just increased combat strength against barbarians. It served us well so far. I don't see a whole lot of reason to switch away from it. So let's just hang on to that, maybe. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Urban planning, additional production in all cities. We've only got the 1 trade route still, so I don't know that caravanseries make sense. I like God King because it's just a nice general buff to production in our capital. So why don't we go with that? I don't know if these are optimal. I mean, I could ditch the combat strength against barbarians. We're not really fighting that many right now. We could put in the diplomatic league, which would help us for subsequent city-states we find. You know what, why don't we do that? Let's ditch that. Let's put that in there. I think we'll still do fine against the barbarians now that we've got some units that are promoted slightly. They've got that edge, that combat experience. There we do. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now let's start looking at classical era technologies. Yeah, again, if we want, oh, what the heck, sailing takes 2 more turns to research, and it's necessary for shipbuilding and all kinds of stuff later, which we will eventually want, so I might as well just knock it off right now. Let's do that. Oh, okay, I wonder what was completed there. Unit promotion available. Oh, look at our archers. Volley +5 ranged strength versus land units, or garrison +10 combat strength when occupying a district or fort. Yeah, depends on how we want to use these archers, but right now we're using them aggressively, so we'll give them volley, I guess. We need to select a new civic since we just finished political philosophy, games and rec, or drama and poetry. Amphitheater is a culture-producing thing. The Colosseum produces culture and amenities. Arena produces luxuries. 3 of 2 required, so they're happy here. That's nice. Over here, they are content. So it's on a per city basis now. It used to be in Civ 5, happiness was a global status. Either everyone had enough luxuries and they were happy, or they didn't and they weren't. I think in Civ 4 and previous Civs it actually was per city, just like it is now. That does add you more, or it allows for more flexibility. Anyway, that's and German poetry lets us. Oh, I don't know. We're not really going for the cultural thing. Let's just do games and recreation. I think that's a useful thing. Meanwhile, those scouts are really running. They're fed to the north, so do we want to try and pursue them or not? And they're going to be running afoul of Amsterdam at this rate. Unless this guy heads off that way. I don't know, it doesn't look like Amsterdam has any military units. But they're not going to attack. I mean, they're just going to try and bypass. It's probably a fool's errand to chase them down, so let's just pull back our units here and let them heal up a bit. This guy's at full health anyway, but and then maybe as a group they can move east and deal with some of those barbarians that were blocking my settler. Wait, really? They came back? Are you guys idiots? I think they're idiots. Okay, well. Why would they come back? Now, do you think we can finish them off here? Bet you we can. The long flank. Unexpected. Okay. Oh, we almost lost our guy in the process. Our scout will need to heal. And we should be able to crush these guys pretty easy. They are attacking across a river, which... no, that didn't turn out so well, did it? The attack across the river is always, you fight at a disadvantage if you're attacking across the river. We hurt them decently, but if we really want to finish them off, we might have to get over there with our archers, I guess. Our scouts really in no shape to continue fighting. These guys can move back, but not gonna get there in time to help, really. Oh, look at that. Amsterdam has horsemen.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Okay, well that was, yes, our very quick research there. So let's see now. Actual classical stuff. Currency, horseback riding, or ironworking. Ironworking gives us swordsmen. We can upgrade our warriors to swordsmen, I believe, so that's probably well worth a while. Although, do we have any horse resources? Yeah, we have cattle. And we have horses right here. Literally right there. We should get a builder up here around Knossos. I completely forgot about that, to develop the landscape. After the walls, we'll do that. Or actually, we're pretty rich right now. How much does it cost to purchase a builder? 215, let's do it. Done. Okay, so horseback riding could become useful, because we will have horses and we will be able to field some cavalry units. But then again, we've already got the warriors that will be upgradable, so maybe we do that. Sure, let's do that. Oh, except now that I think about it, I believe swordsmen require which means that that might be a great place to consider for our next city. Because iron, at least in past civs, has been a very crucial resource. Oh, look at that. Barbarian encampment. That'll give these guys some purpose. Let's quickly switch to strategy view. And just cruise around and see if there's any more iron that we've... Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, there's some to the south. Sadly, Jerusalem has no access to iron. Yeah, so our choices are really south there. Oh, that's right, though. There is a wonder down there. I think it's right there, Crater Lake, if I recall. So it might actually be worth establishing a city down here. It's not a bad area between the wonder, natural wonder, I should say, the iron, the fish, wheat. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay. What are we doing here? I'm sending these guys back to heal up. Sure. There for now. Do we head across? Oh, that's those guys. I mean, we may as well. We're not doing anything useful here. These guys might decide to... I don't think they're going to be able to shoot. No. Sadly not. These guys... Sure, let's move them across the river. These guys will keep running. Although last time they turned around to fight, which was silly, but... Okay, so we've just got our builder out here. Let's just start developing the terrain around here to help out our city. There's probably no reason to keep chasing, we'll just fortify these guys. And ultimately, actually, we're heading over there, so it was kind of stupid to come all the way across the river, but whatever. We'll just send them back. I don't know, they don't have anything better to be doing right now. What is this? Oh. Never mind. I was like, oh, did this unit just appear? It's like, no, that's literally your archer snake that were there last turn. Because you put them there. And now there's a chance they might be able to get sight of... Oh yeah, there they are. Well, we might still be able to shoot them down. Let's see. What are the chances, do you think, that this scout would come through here just to steal our builders? I don't know if they could even do that. In fact, let's just... No, we can't block them, apparently. I mean, if they did, I believe the builders would just become barbarian builders, and we could claim them back if we captured them. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Let's just build a farm here. Yeah, he's running. Okay. Kenosis grew, that's nice. What else? I guess we'll grab the cattle. I guess we can send these guys this way. Slowly begin their march. Is it even worth it? This really is a pointless endeavor. But I just can't let him go. Maybe we might get a shot at him. Okay. I mean, I guess if you want to be dumb about it. Alright. That's so brutal. Okay. Good. Enemy scout dealt with. I'll keep these guys over here? Oh, it looks like Amsterdam dealt with that encampment. It's not on the map anymore. Well, that's good. And it means we can just focus on exploration with those units next. Let's build that cattle pen. Consume another charge on our builders there. And then our builders will... Oh dear, what's that? Barbarian horse archers, huh? I don't like this side of that. The look of that. On the upside here, we're about to get some walls in Knossos. Oh, look at that. Okay, we have earned enough points for an envoy. And we can improve our relationship with the city-state. So let's see. What's our situation here with Jerusalem? We've sent 3 envoys so far. And they will improve our faith gained through holy sites if we continue to send envoys. We currently have 3 envoys and more than any other civ with them, so we get a unique bonus. Automatically converts you to the religion. Oh, automatically converts to the religion you founded and exerts pressure for that religion as if it were a holy city. That's cool. I wonder, so are they? Yes, they are. They're following ASMRism. That's great. So here's the question. Do we invest with Amsterdam here? I think we do. I think we increase our envoys with Amsterdam. Because right now with Jerusalem, we're getting pretty good bonuses. If we bump up to 3 envoys, because we've sent 2 so far, we'll gain gold in every commercial hub district. Well, that's not that useful, but I wonder if we'll unlock this. This is influenced by 2 civs. An unmet player and then us. Okay, so we will be at 3, which is well ahead of these guys. We also have a quest with them. Convert the city-state to your religion. Okay, well, that may in fact happen here very shortly. But we'll gain their unique bonus here if we send 1 more. Your trade routes to foreign cities earn +1 gold for each luxury resource at the destination. Well, tragically, these guys don't have any luxury resources, but I believe Jerusalem does have citrus, so we will gain a benefit from this. Okay, I think that's made up my mind here. Let's send an additional envoy to Amsterdam. Confirm placement. There we go. So we are now, we've got 3 envoys. We're well in the lead in terms of influence with Amsterdam. And I don't know how long it will take to convert them, but I'm sure it would be hastened if we had a caravan, but I don't know how to expand my trade route capacity. Oh, there we go. Commercial hub and harbor districts are the primary sources of trade route capacity. Okay, with that in mind, how do we build commercial hub districts? It's probably science. It's probably currency. Well, let's just build a market and commercial hub. There you go. So as soon as we're done with iron working, I think we should probably go research currency so we can get some more trade routes. Yes, commercial hub gives 1 additional trade route per hub. Okay. So these guys have healed up. Now they're not going to be super great against these cavalry archers probably, but I don't know that there's much reason to tangle with these guys. I mean, if they come attack our city, we can defend. So maybe we should just move out with our scout here. It just sort of move as a battle unit there. Because these guys can start moving forward. Okay, and let's grab those horses. It's the last action for our builder there. Gee, that actually does quite a bit of damage to those cavalry archers. But then they're probably going to destroy my archers. Ah, what the heck. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that took out about half of their health. Yeah, we'll see what comes out of that. Might have been a foolish move. Oh yeah. Or, you know, not. Wow, they barely hurt us. Okay, well then. We will just wreck them next turn then. These guys can build a pasture. Apparently if you build it, they will come. Don't know what that's for, but probably a certain number of improvements. Okay, so we were going to build a holy site here, isn't that right? Because, what? We get extra something for every holy site. I can't even remember where that bonus comes from, but I think it would be worthwhile. Okay, adjacency bonuses here. +1 faith from being close to forests here. +1 faith here as well. +1 faith there, but we would have to... Oh, +2 faith out here. Because we're next to a mountain and a forest, I would assume. Yeah, that's right. But we would have to buy that tile. But you know what, sure. Let's do it. Amsterdam may not be too happy about that, but oh well. We'll have a very picturesque little set of tiles along the water here with the Holy District and our farm, rice farm. Okay, wreck 'em. Run, horsey, run. Oh, that turned out better than expected. I guess we'll keep pushing forward with our warrior here. This would be the Amsterdam's unit that took out the encampment there. Looks like Amsterdam's moving east as well.
The ascent to the highest story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
I love these little wonder videos. And it's a beautiful model too. Lovely. Is this replay? I guess so. The glory of completing a wonder has energized your people. They are writing works to commemorate this great event, and our progress towards drama and poetry has advanced considerably. That's nice. Very beautiful building. I really like it. Okay. Now is probably a great place to stop for now, actually. I don't know how long this video is. Long at this point, probably an hour or more. So, we've had some great success here. We've just completed our wonder. We've dealt with the barbarians in the north. We're heading east to continue our exploration and find more of what may be on our continent. And at some point soon we should think about founding a third city. I'd also really like to get some commercial districts going on so that we can increase our trade routes, especially to Amsterdam, so that we might carry our religion to Amsterdam and gain the bonuses from expect the next episode will come along sooner than this one did. Just because, like I said, I don't have all those Christmas and like Star Wars related videos that I really wanted to get out then. Don't have that now. The next video is probably honestly going to be a thief video. That's my goal here anyway, and that'll come out in the middle of the week in just a few days. So those of you who are really into that series, and I know there are some very outspoken fans of that series, you can look forward to that. And if you haven't checked out that series, you should totally check it out because I have a lot of fun with those videos. Anyway, that's about all for now. So, thanks very, very much for watching. And I look very forward to having you back here again next time.